Hooper and Whistle here. Welcome back. Well, we wanted to show you what we do when we're not hauling jet engines.
We had a couple days that we were down waiting on a load. It is the weekend. Pickup is on Monday. We were close enough to Mount St. Helens. Neither one, well, I've never been here. You've been here.
We drove through most of it about a month after it erupted in May of 1980.
May 1980 as a teenager without a care in the world, so I think now, not then. And this was a foreign land. This was light years away. Another country didn't, really hit close to home.
And I had relatives that lived in Idaho, and so it was much closer to home. Plus, growing up in Colorado, we were just all together closer. And so I remember the news reports talking about how this was likely to erupt, and then I clearly remember when it erupted, all of the video and the news that came out about it. And as it happened, we were headed off on a vacation about a month after it erupted. And so we had gone in through California and up this way, up I-5, about a month after it erupted. And I remember all the ash on the ground and all the mess that was left from the eruption. So it's interesting now, almost 30 years later, to come back and see how the environment is completely recovered. It's beautiful. There's trees and grass and wildlife everywhere. It's amazing how quickly, after such a natural disaster that this was, everything just recovers and comes right back and turns out to be beautiful and gorgeous again.
So here we are. This is what you're going to get to see today is our adventure this way on the bike and all the things that you can see along the way. One good news is for those that are driving big trucks, you can drop your trailer at a couple different spots before you get here and bobtail this whole entire way. You'll be able to fit in the parking lots, you'll be able to fit on the road just fine. So
yeah, this is definitely bobtail truck friendly.
Yay! Another adventure that you also can join us on.
Yep. And where we're sitting right now, we're at the Johnson Observatory, which is facing the direct blast zone from the mountain when it exploded. And it started out with a big bulge, and then the whole mountain started to slide, and it slid several hundred feet, and then literally erupted and blew the whole top of the mountain completely off, and the whole face that's right directly behind us, it just exploded and blew all of that. It knocked down trees for miles and miles and miles. It made a heck of a mess, not to mention the tremendous lahar mud flow and all of the ash that rained down. It went over, he said 10 miles into the sky, the ash did, and covered the earth within 2 weeks. There was
circled the globe.
Circled the globe, the ash flow did. But it was a tremendous devastation to this immediate area. The landmarks aren't even recognizable anymore. So it's been real interesting and really nice riding the bike. That if you have a bike, man, this is a nice ride. So enjoy the video. Make sure you subscribe, click the little bell for notifications, and leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you.
Hazy, smoky day here in the very, very, very far distance. Of course, mind you, it's about 30 miles away or so. Mount St. Helens. But there's a lot of wildfires in the area. Not close, but close enough to affect it.
We're at one of the little bridge viewing areas. You can see got some really nice signage here and descriptions of what you can see and what you can do. Got maps all along the area. So if you get lost, it's your fault. So we're gonna walk down there and check out this new bridge. This is one they replaced after the eruption. So we're right on the edge of what was the blast zone. From here on, just about everything up through there was destroyed and is regrowing. There is the blast crater from the mid visitor center that we're on. Still a ways away, and you can see quite a bit of the smoke from the wildfires. But where we're standing, you can still see where the lahar come down through this valley and deposited all kinds of debris. You can still see the ash 30 years later. You can see the ash deposit all along that creek down there. That's a pretty substantial amount of ash still for this many years later. Little bitty creek down there. Oh, we're having a hard time focusing here. There we go. Got it now. Alright, we got some pretty flowers. It is beautiful. And then, what do we have here? Elk viewing. Really now? And there's the elk. I spotted it. Right across the sign. Man, that was close. Quick. Because there's the sign. It says elk viewing. Shh. In its natural habitat. Don't scare it. Greetings.
History, pretty cool area.
This is really cool. And what a view.
The view. We're not even at the highest point.
No, we're only halfway there. But I don't see any elk.
have a cute little food stand up here at the observatory. Cat's claiming a table. Eat our burgers. Wait till you see what we get. It's our bacon, Harry's. Was it Harry's bacon cheeseburger? See? Our bacon cheeseburger. Actually, it's pretty tasty. Of course, it was freshly grilled on the grill. Can't beat that. And that's our 16 ounce. That's alright. It's great tea. Tastes yummy. Adventures.
Washington. We live about 100 kilometers to the west.
I see.
Oh, nice.
To the west of Mount St. Helens.
That's a hike.
Yes.
You guys drive out here? Okay. So here we are, walking up the pathway into the observatory. A bunch of other people. It's a beautiful day out. And this is what we're walking up, and we get to see. Check that out.
Two programs starting in just 5 minutes. First, our theater doors are open for our film, The Eruption of Life, showing ecology, the return of life after the eruption of Mount St. Helens.
And here we are at the Johnson Observatory in the direct blast zone from 1980. And there it is. Unbelievable. Over 1,000 feet of rock, water, mud, everything. Just came directly this way. You can still see ash blowing around 30 years later, like right there. Look at that.
So it said it was what, 90 some?
Beautiful views from up here. It's me looking at you, looking at me. Well, okay, so he's not looking at me. He's catching the views. See the lake off in the distance. Beautiful weather. Perfect day. Perfect day. You can see the little gray dots. I just drove.
No, he was on Johnson.
It was named after him.
That point, and you can see we're looking across at that point. So from this side you can see it a little bit better. We've got the story, and then the lights signify whether it be ash or lava or the stretch that it covered.
And the landscape we walk today is not what it was yesterday, nor what it will be